We have talked the talk, but now it's time to see if we can walk the walk as we take charge of a WWE brand. Welcome back, guys, to Son of Scotland, and it is the brand new WWE 2K25. We are playing GM mode / my GM, but you know what? We're going to call it GM mode because for this series, we're going back to the past. We're going to the WWE Smackdown versus Raw days, and that's exactly what we're going to do here. Old school Smackdown versus Raw, and I am going to be playing as, let's go for it, Monday Night Raw, a new era, the Netflix era. Well, let's see how we get on against SmackDown. Like, I've always preferred Raw over SmackDown, and that ain't going to change here. So, with that said, let's get into it. Let's select our brand. We will be Monday Night Raw, and for the GM, who are we going to go? Well, I'll tell you who we're not going to go. We're not going to go Adam Pearce. Screw Adam Pearce. The guy sucks. I refuse to suck. So I ain't going Adam Pearce. What I will do is, though, I'll go someone that is actually doing an okay job in WWE. I'm going to go the Heartbreak Kid. Yes, Mr. Shawn Michaels. And I'm going to break the heart of Triple H. Now, how am I going to do that, considering that you don't have Triple H as a GM? Well, I'm going to beat the next best thing. I'm going to beat his wife, Stephanie McMahon Helmsley. I don't care if she's got the McMahon presence. She's going to be runner-up. She's going to be second place, and we're going to put her into the ground. She will be controlling SmackDown. We're keeping it simple. It's SmackDown versus Raw. It's Shawn Michaels versus McMahon, and let's get into it. So with that said, 2 slots. That's all we need. Confirm that. Here we go. AI difficulty extreme. Of course, game difficulty extreme. Win condition. We're going to put this on fans. Last year it was Hall of Fame trophies. I didn't like it. It should be fans. The classic GM mode was fans. Our GM mode is going to be fans. We're going to keep this on 15 Hall of Fame trophies. I don't know why. We're going to have a maximum opening budget. Now, player order. Do we go, I don't know, do we go randomized? Do we go reverse rank? The turn order is determined by rank in reverse order. The brand in first place goes last, and the brand in let's just go, hold on, I think we'll go snake order. I think that's fair. I think snake order is fair. No shakeups. Default draft pool. Auto draft, we don't want that on. Match unlocks, we're going to keep on classic, and there's going to be no timers. So with that said, let's get into it. Let's go. It's WWE draft time. Season 1. Raw, SmackDown. Who is going to win? Each GM will start with a budget of $4 million. GMs will take turns drafting one after the other. There will be 9 rounds of drafting. After the 9th round, drafting becomes optional. GMs can opt out or draft until they are out of cash. So there you go. Simple as that. So, our first pick, who are we going to go with? It's Monday Night Raw. And we've got options. We've got CM Punk, we've got Cody Rhodes, we've got Randy Orton, there's Drew McIntyre, there's Becky Lynch, Seth freaking Rollins, you've got Roman Reigns in there. There's a lot of people to pick from. There's a lot of options, but what option do we want? I mean, there's some, I don't know, there's a lot of pretty low value people down here in terms of cost, but I actually think they're alright. So, look, this roster is, there's a lot of people to choose from, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't know who I was going to go for. Because we're going to go for CM Punk. Simple as that. Best in the world. We want Raw to be the best show. So therefore, we need to have the best in the world. We're picking CM Punk. 402,000. Come to Papa. Come to Raw. Nice. Here we go. We've got Paul Heyman giving advice. Oh, SmackDown's picked Becky Lynch, I guess. I don't know. And then they picked Kevin Owens. So Becky Lynch and KO. They picked the Irish woman and the fat man, Kevin Owens. So we get second pick then. Who are we going to pick now? CM Punk's a fighter. We could do with some bruisers to go up against him. I mean, Drew McIntyre. I know we've seen it a lot, but it just seems destined. It just seems right, doesn't it, for me to pick the Scottish Warrior. But I mean, we could pick Roman Reigns. Oh my God, Roman Reigns! I need Roman Reigns. I'm gonna pick Roman Reigns. Screw it. We're picking Roman Reigns. He's coming to Monday Night Raw. And now we get 2 picks. So we get another pick. So we've got CM Punk. We've got Roman Reigns. I think we need a good heel. And we're going. Well, I'm picking Pat McAfee. That's for sure. I think we need a good heel. Drew McIntyre's a good. AJ Styles is. AJ Styles is someone that you can bring in. Why not? But we need a bruiser, don't we? I mean, Drew McIntyre links up with Punk really well. So does Xavier Woods. Don't mind me, but I mean, come on, we can't be picking him. Who are we going to go with? Finn Balor? Maybe not. Sami Zayn. And Karrion Kross is a bruiser. Don't really want him, but he is a bruiser. Right, let's see. Who are we going with? Dirty Dominic. He doesn't really fit the style. Carlito's a fighter. We could bring Carlito in as we go further down the list. I mean, who have we got here? I think we're getting to the jobbers, so maybe we're going to go back towards the top. We've got Logan Paul down here, so we could potentially bring Logan Paul. We got Bronson Reed, somebody that we might bring in. Okay, right, decision time, guys. I think I'm going. I know who am I bringing in? Who am I bringing in? We're going to go back to the top. Screw it. I don't want to bring any of these people in. You've got to make these picks count. You've got to make these picks count, and I don't think we should be picking anybody this low down. So with that said, let's go back to the top, and I am going to pick Randy Orton, but he's a face. We do need a heel. AJ Styles works with everybody. Did I bring the phenomenal one to Raw? Let's do it. I'll bring AJ Styles to Raw. Tough choice, but I had to do it. Wow, SmackDown have picked ACAM. Are you serious? Well, at least they picked. That's a bit realistic, you know. They picked the tag team. They picked ACAM and Razor. Got to give them credit there, I guess. Listen, we could have Cody Rhodes, but at the same time, I just don't know if I want Cody Rhodes because we need to pick another heel, I think. So, I mean, Drew McIntyre's the guy that is standing out. I mean, I'm thinking about Drew McIntyre. I really am thinking Drew McIntyre. You've got Gunther, who we could pick, but he's a giant. Wouldn't really go with anybody. Could pick Finn Balor. Finn Balor would slot into that roster. Who else have we got? Tyler Breeze. Why is Tyler Breeze so expensive, by the way? Can somebody explain that to me? Do we go with Karrion Kross? Probably. Actually, no. Who am I going to go with? I think we need a female. Let's go with. I'm going to go with Liv Morgan. I want Liv Morgan on Raw. I picked Liv. And we get another pick. So we get one more pick, and we may just go for another female then. Do we need it? We could do with a giant female, I guess, or we could maybe just do with a giant in general. What about this guy right here? What about Braun Strowman, the monster among men? Or do we go with somebody else? Let's see who we've actually got here. Let's take our time and let's not rush this, and let's see who we can pick. Nia Jax. Don't really want Nia Jax. Jade Cargill. I'm gonna put Jade Cargill on Raw. Screw it. I think our money must be going down. Right, SmackDown's picked Carl Anderson and Alexa Bliss. I would have liked Alexa Bliss, but we don't get her. Right, how much money have we got left? This could be a problem. 2.4 million, so we're doing okay right now. We're going to... Let's see, who else can we get here? I mean, Finn Balor keeps popping up. It's almost like he's desperate for me to pick him, but I'm not going to go with Finn Balor just yet. Do we pick Dirty Dominic, have him on the same brand as Liv, or do we make them go their separate ways? I do not know, but what I do know is this next pick, it needs to be a good one. We could pick Braun Breaker. Oh, Braun Breaker. Did I pick Braun Breaker? Sean Spears, no. I'm tempted to pick Braun Breaker. I am tempted to pick Braun. I got Carmella recently released, Tama Tonga, Ludwig Kaiser, Maurice, Michin, Eric Ronan, Akira Tozawa. Right, who are we going to go with? Logan Paul is a potential pick. You've got Axiom, you've got Omos. Could bring in Omos. Got Bronson Reed, Andre Chase, Montez Ford, Scarlett, Kit Wilson in there. Solo Sikoa, very low down. Don't know why he is so cheap, but I'm not going to argue. Right, let's see. We need to make a pick quickly. I'm going to bring in Baron Corbin released. Ethan Page potentially. I don't think he's a cruiserweight, but for some reason he's been listed here as one. I could bring in Kairi Sane, Wendy Chu. Right, we're getting down to the bottom of the barrel here. Who's this guy? Oro Mensah? No, we don't want him. Sol Ruka potentially. Jacob Fatu, Nikita Lyons, Tiffany. Roxanne Perez is someone that we could maybe bring in. I actually like. I'm going to bring in Roxanne Perez. Boom. We brought in Roxanne Perez. We get one more pick. I am going to go with not Eddie Thorpe. We're not going to go with him. Trick Williams potentially could call Trick Williams up. Got Brooks Jensen in there. Wolfgang, Tony D'Angelo, Fallon Henley, Cora Jade. Who else have we got here? Grayson Waller, somebody that I like. I might bring Grayson Waller to Raw actually. With Gigi Dolan there. You know what? Do I bring him to Raw? I mean, it's early days. I don't know if I like Grayson. I like Grayson Waller. I'm bringing him to Monday Night Raw. Boom. That's us using all 2 picks. Smackdown select Charlotte Flair. And they've selected Luke Gallows. Okay, well, they can have him. I'm not really interested in him. I could pick Randy Orton and think, right, we've got 3. Who have we got? We've got 4 men, 3 women. Let's get some more picks here. Seth Rollins. We could pick Seth Rollins. We could bring him to Raw. And I mean, he has a face right now, but we could always change that up. We could always switch that around. That's something that I will keep an eye on. But let's see. Who else have we got? LA Knight's a guy we could bring to Raw. I mean, Gunther. Do we bring Gunther to Raw? He's so fucking boring. I don't know if I want Gunther. I really don't. I don't think we do. Actually, I know I don't. We'll bring. Do we bring Karrion Kross to? I don't know actually. In terms of women, do I bring Io Sky, cruiserweight? She can mix it. But we've got quite a few cruiserweights now. I think we need maybe a specialist. Bailey's a specialist, but the problem is I just don't really like Bailey. So that's not really not what I want to do. Right? We could let's have a look at giants here, because I do want a giant on the roster. We don't have one yet. We've got Gunther, you got Braun Strowman, Piper Niven. Almost. Could bring Almost. Ivar as a heel. Could bring Ivar. You got Raquel Rodriguez, who we could bring in and maybe pair her up. We got. There's not many giants here. I'll be honest. Like in terms of giants, there isn't many. I think we're gonna. Do we bring Braun Strowman? I think I might bring Braun Strowman, or maybe no what? Braun. Do we go Braun? Or Josh Briggs a giant? I mean, we could maybe bring Josh. Fuck it. We'll go. Who we gonna go? We'll go. Let me see. This is tough. This is tough. I'm gonna go. Who am I gonna go? I don't know. I do not know. I'm gonna go Strowman. I don't know why, but we're gonna go him. Aye, we're gonna. Or do I go Gunther? I'm gonna. Fuck it. We'll go. I'll go Bruce. I'll go Braun. Went Braun Strowman. Right. Who else can we go with here? Let's see. We want. We need to go with a bruiser. Do we go with a bruiser? I might just bring in Karrion Kross. I think I will. Unless there's other options here. Haven't got Braun Breaker yet. We could go Braun Breaker. Ridge Holland. Austin Theory. Brutus Creed. Maybe we need some tag teams in here. You got Ivy Nile, Julius Creed, Isla Dawn, Mark Coffrey, Fallon Henley, Wolfgang. Brooks Jensen. It's a guy that we could bring in. Obafemi. He's a bruiser. I thought Obafemi would have been a monster, to be honest, but he's not. I might just bring in. I might bring in Obafemi. I think we're going to bring in Obafemi just for, I don't know, just to bring somebody in, why not? Smackdown select Logan Paul. Now we're in optional drafting territory. But I've got to, right, Smackdown picks Sami Zayn. Kind of makes a little bit of sense, right? What else? We've got to fight. Let's get some specialists in, because specialists can obviously do a little bit of everything. Got Chad Gable, you got Ludwig Kaiser, Giovanni Finchi, Kit Wilson. Who else are we going to go? Tiffany Stratton. We could bring in Tiffany Stratton. Is it Tiffy time on Raw? I do not know. Gigi Dolan. Tony D'Angelo, someone that we could maybe bring in actually. Tony D. Do we bring Tony D to Raw? I don't know. He's pretty cheap. Probably need another female. I am going to bring in Tony D. Screw it. Tony D's coming to Raw. And we get another pick. So I think we'll pick another specialist. We'll probably pick a female. We'll go with... How high do we want to go? I mean, Bailey's a pretty good choice, but I think we're going to go with... I'm going to pick Gigi Dolan. Why not? Why not? Let's put her in there. Right, let's see a SmackDown select now. They went with Ivar. And who else are they going to go with? Cora Jade. Okay, interesting pick there. Not sure if I agree with that. Right, we've got 1.4 million left, so we can still get some decent picks. Right. What do we need? Who do we need? Like... I mean, these are still good picks. Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre. Do we go with... Do I bring in Randy Orton? We could bring in Randy. Big fat Randy these days. Could bring in Rhea Ripley. Could bring in Jay. Could bring in Kofi Kingston. It's an option. Jimmy Uso potentially. Gunther, LA Knight. The Miz is always a decent option there. Who else? Karrion Kross keeps looking at me like he wants to come to the roster. I just don't know if I want him or not. I don't think we really need. I mean, there's a lot of women. A lot of the women are cruisers, which I just don't think we need. Damian Priest, Carlito. They're bringing Carlito. I like Carlito. I really do. But I just don't know if I want to pay that amount of money. It's quite a lot of money for Carlito. Got to be honest, right? Shannon Stacks Lorenzo. Do we bring him in? And he can. I think we do. It's actually cost more money than I'm comfortable with, but he's in. Right, we need to get a fighter. Do we have any? She doesn't really link up with anybody. Siobhan Evans we could bring in. Lola Face, we could bring in Lola Face. Got Kiana James. Is Kiana James released or is she still going? I mean, these are really cheap options here. Lexus King. I think I'm going to bring... You know what? I'm going to bring in Lexus King. I think I'm going to bring in Lexus King. Yeah, let's do it. It's a cheap option. Right, Smackdown are going for Ivy now. And they're going for Eric. They've got a million left. Right, okay. We're going to go for Kalani Jordan, apparently would be good for us. Jada Parker doesn't really work. Charlie Dempsey, I'm going to say no to him. You've got Brooks Jensen, you got Tia Hale, you got Wolfgang, some scary looking people in here. As we need to get some more picks, who we're going to go with. Nathan Fraser, no. Carmelo Hayes, no. Julius Creed, no. Maxine Dupree. Did we bring in Maxine? Chelsea Green. Could bring Chelsea Green to Raw. Don't really have a bruiser though. Could bring Josh Briggs. Josh Briggs is a giant. He could come. You got Nikita Lyons in there. Jacob Fatu. Sol Ruka. It's another cruiser. Didn't think she'd be a cruiserweight. Raquel Rodriguez. Could bring her in. But we need... What do we need? Ethan Page. No, we don't need him. Berto. We definitely don't need him. Duke Hudson could bring in. Andrade is a fighter. We don't really want Andrade on Raw though. Elton Prince, no. Cruz Del Toro, no. Wesley, no. Eli Dragunov, Dragon Lee, Tegan Knox, Rich Holland's a bruiser. Who else are we going to get here? Did I select Karrion Kross? I don't know if I did. Could bring it. No, we didn't. Andrew Chase, no. Natalia, no. We could bring in Natalia. Fuck Natalia. Bronson Reed. Do we bring in Bronson Reed? Probably not. Axiom, no. Giovanni Finchi. Could just have him as a jobber. I'm looking at the options here, man. We're kind of running low. We're kind of running low on picks. Sean Spears. Did we bring in Sean Spears? Braun Breaker. I think I'll pick Braun Breaker. I think Braun Breaker's a pretty good pick there. And who else are we going to go with? I'm going to go with... Fuck it. I think we'll bring in Jada Parker. Yeah, I think we'll bring in Jada Parker for Raw. Why not? We're on round 15. SmackDown have selected Trick Williams. Round 16, they're still going, so you know they're still willing to trade away. We've got what 842k left, so we need to be kind of careful here. You can see the NXT people really don't cost that much. They are cheap, cheaper than chips, right? Nikita Lyons, we could bring her in, but we're not going to. Let's go with men here. Who do we need? Who do we need? Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley. These apparently would be all good picks. Io Sky, not really. See, Bayley's a specialist, so that's kind of... She's the one that you really want, technically. But I just don't like her. I do not like her. Candice LeRae, no. I don't want Candice LeRae. Could bring in... There's not many bruiser women, though. Fahala's a bruiser, but I refuse to sign her. Nikita Lyons is a bruiser. Isla Dawn is also a bruiser. Fallon Henley. I'm going to bring in Fallon Henley. Screw it. Made that pick there. And let's see, I mean, the two biggest bruisers are Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley would cost us 326k, which is quite a lot. Do we need another big woman though? I'm looking here. Do we need another? We probably do. Do I go with Rhea Ripley? I don't like Rhea Ripley. Do I go with Bianca Belair though? Fuck it, we'll go with I'll go with Bianca Belair. Screw it. She's cheaper. She's cheaper than Rhea. SmackDown, they've selected Blair Davenport and Eddie Thorpe, so we two pretty cheap options there. Right, I think we're probably done. I don't think we need anybody else for our women's division. Let's go to the men. We've got 415k left, so we need to be responsible here. Let's go down to the the basement and pick who we're going to pick. We've got no real judgment. We can pick Chad Gable. I think we'll maybe get two more picks on the cheap end. So let's go down to the cheap end here. Ridge Holland. How about no? Wesley. Could pick Wesley as a cruiser. Who have we got to go? Who's Giants? So what Giants? Well, we've got Braun Strowman. That's a possibility. I think we need some more heels though, don't we? Well, we've got 9 heels. Maybe not. Austin Theory we could bring in, but I'm going to say no. Brutus Creed, no. Let's see. Jacob Fatu. potentially. Julius Creed, no. Mark Coffey. Brooks Jensen. Do we just bring this guy in? 106k. Somebody that we could... You know what? You got Charlie Dempsey. Son of William Regal. I'm gonna bring in Charlie Dempsey. He's a fighter. We'll see what he can do. Who else can we get then? We could maybe go for... Josh Briggs, but I don't think we're going to. I mean, we've got 317k left, so we need to try and be responsible here. Maybe bring in Brooks Jensen. Do we need another heel though? I'm trying to look. Maybe. Do I bring in Brooks Jensen? Potentially. He's cheap, 106. I think I'm going to bring him in. Smackdown, they're still going. They picked Mark Coffey. And they picked Duke Hudson, so we've both got the same idea. We're both going for like the cheap people now. Right, let's see. We've got maybe a couple more picks in us. We've got 211k, so we need to leave ourselves a little bit of money. Do we go with Kiana James? She's a fighter. I think we do. That leaves me 129k. I think we need to be smart. That's 20 picks. We've got what? 12 men, 8 women, 8 faces, 12 heels. We've got a mixture. I think that's us. I'm pretty much done with that. Yep. There you go, guys. First draft. Was it a success? You tell me. There is my Monday Night Raw roster. You've got Shawn Michaels in his little cowboy hat, CM Punk, Roman Reigns, Grayson Waller, Liv Morgan, Braun Strowman, Roxanne Perez, AJ Styles, Jade Cargill. I think that's decent. I think that is decent. SmackDown, they're still picking. They picked Elton Prince. They're getting the gay boys in. I know they're just getting one. Stephanie McMahon, she has picked KO, Becky, Alexa, Akam, Razor, Luke Gallows, Charlotte Flair, fucking Carl Anderson. Some weird picks in there for Stephanie McMahon. I'm looking, who's got the star-studded roster? I think it's us. I think it's definitely us. I can pretty much say 100% that we have the roster that you want. The Hall of Fame induction ceremony will occur for all brands at the beginning of a season. When any GM is collected required a number of trophies, all GMs will be entered into the Hall of Fame and ranked by the selected win condition. Ties are broken by the most cash. So, yeah. Although I'm pretty sure I did pick it. I think that's wrong because I'm pretty sure we did pick to be decided by fans. So, yeah. At least I hope we did. I think we did. Right, let's see what we've got here. Triple H, tonight is the night, the debut show. Got to be a good one. With the roster we have, I was born for this, buddy. Good, I'm expecting big things from Raw. Stephanie McMahon, what's she saying? Just wanted to check in with you, Michaels. No doubt Raw will put up a good fight this year, but you won't match what we're going with on SmackDown. Your draft was good, but ours was better. Very happy to have secured Becky Lynch for the season. Good luck, but you won't beat us. Alright, so we've got to select our champions. So on Raw, you have a Raw Women's and a Raw Tag Team. And you've got the men's. Okay, so Intercontinental. Interesting, they've got no women's mid-cards, but I guess that literally did come out relatively soon there. So, I mean, I don't think you have to select them. We could have tournaments. I mean, I guess that might be the best way to do it. Why is Shannon Stacks Lorenzo's 62 popularity, by the way? Can someone explain that to me? I'm not entirely sure. As of right now, I don't know if we're gonna pick a champ. I'm looking at who, I mean, main event-wise, you know, maybe we're lacking somebody. You know, maybe we're lacking somebody. I don't know. We could pick Roman Reigns. He was the last guy to have a championship, so maybe picking Roman would be the right thing to do. I don't know. Do we just select Roman Reigns? I think probably. I think we do. We'll pick Roman Reigns. Tag champs. I think we've only got one tag team, so it's probably going to be Tony D'Angelo and Shannon Stacks Lorenzo. I think that's the right thing to do. And for the Intercontinental Champion, do I give it to Obafemi? Do I just give it to him? Since he was like the NXT champion, maybe. I don't know. Him coming up, he's just gift. Although Braun Breaker is the Intercontinental champ in real life, so I think we give it to Braun Breaker. It would be unfair not to give it to Braun, so there you go. And the women's division, who did I give it to? Did I give it to, let's see. So we have, obviously, Liv Morgan was the last champ, but Bianca Belair's going to WrestleMania to fight for the championship. I think we give it to, I mean, this is pretty tough. I mean, it could, I mean, Bianca, but I guess we have Bianca and Jade Cargill. We could give them the women's tag belts. I think I'm going to give Liv Morgan. I'm going to give it to Liv. and the tag. I'll give Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill the tag team championships. I think that's pretty good. I think we've done all right there. I don't think you can complain with that. That's a decent draft. All right, Triple H is waiting to see how the first show fares. Well, congratulations, Triple H. Raw, you've earned this power card from the basic power card superstar perk. To the moon, it can only be used on superstars with 60 popularity or less. 15 popularity to a superstar after their next match. Alright, I know a guy. Immediately gain 10 talent scout points. Alright, so Triple H is waiting to see how the first show goes. We can book our show. Okay, oh god, so you're definitely here. You've got more matches straight away. Interesting. So it's 4 promos and 5 matches. You've got the show logistics. I'm looking at this. Do we have enough straight away to... We do. So straight away we can buy the concert hall. What's this? Hold on. Yeah, we can buy the concert hall straight away. But I'm thinking that we maybe... Do we go straight to the concert hall? I mean, it probably is I think that would be a good thing to do. Show quality goes up 8%, so that's probably what we do want to do. You got the managed roster here, so here is our lovely roster, and I am happy with it 100%. I'm not upset. I'm delighted with what we've got. You've got talent scouts here, the free agent. We're not going to be looking at any of that right now. Like I said, I'm happy with what we've got here. Power cards. We've got some in the bank. You've got this is War Heartbreaker. So aye, this is pretty good. We've got some cards here, and then the career here is the trophies. But we'll be looking to obviously get more fans in Smackdown, and that's how it's going to be decided. You can stick your Hall of Fame trophies up your ass. Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid, is here, and he's here to get more fans than Stephanie McMahon. Anyway, guys, so that's where we're going to end it here for part 1 of our draft, our WWE GM mode, SmackDown versus Raw. I'm happy with my roster. I think it's better than SmackDown, and we will find out, guys, in the second episode just how good this roster is. I'm looking forward to putting up against SmackDown. I think we're going to put on a better show. I'm looking forward to creating matches. We're in Rochester, New York, or New Jersey, whatever it is, doesn't matter. We'll be there, and we'll be giving you Monday Night Raw, and we'll be putting SmackDown to the sword. I can guarantee that. Anyway, guys, that's it. Been some Scotland 90. Thanks for watching. I will catch you in the next one. And until next time, leave a like, leave a comment. Make sure you're subscribed, guys. In this series, you'll be seeing regularly, at least a few times a week. So stay tuned, and I'll catch you in episode 2. Till next time, though, peace.